Well, good morning. This morning we have read through Ezra chapters 1 and 2, and I guess particularly chapter 2 was quite hard, going that list of names of people who went up with their descendants and their clan with them. That was quite a list and quite a job to get through, but God forgot none of his people. Every one of his people was numbered and accounted for. God forgets none of his people. Every one of us is numbered and accounted for. Of course, this chapter begins with the key point of the story, that what was happening was as a result of God being faithful to his word, which was proclaimed through Jeremiah. When the exile came, God told the people that he would restore them to their own land, and indeed they were restored to their own land. God was faithful. Not only were they restored, but the treasures of the temple were restored to the temple. God was faithful to his people, and to his land, and to the place where he chose in the Old Testament that his name would be honored. God was faithful to restore that which had been destroyed. Adding our day too, we rejoice that God is faithful to restore that which has been destroyed. He is capable, he is ready to keep his word. In order to fulfill the word of the Lord spoken by Jeremiah, the Lord moved the heart of Cyrus, the king of Persia. Notice that the Lord moved the heart of that pagan king. He wasn't speaking to a believer, he was speaking to a pagan king, and God moved his heart. God is able to move the hardest of hearts. He is at work in every situation for the good of his people. He works even on the hearts of those who are wicked and far from him, in order that his purposes can be achieved. Who can stand in the way of the Lord? No one can. God achieves his purposes. And when they got back into Jerusalem, they offered up sacrifices as they could afford. They gave to the treasury for the work of the rebuilding of the temple. The Lord had blessed them by restoring them to their land. They gave to him from that which he had given them. Because they recognized God's goodness, they willingly gave. When we recognize God's goodness, we willingly give.